So shout out to Micro Mike again, because I just saw an article on Sideline that brings up a receiver in free agency that the Lions are projected to target. And Mike has been talking about this guy for the last 6 months, and that is wide receiver Michael Gallup. Okay. Now, I did a video on Chris Godwin. Both of these gentlemen have ACL tears, are coming off. I want to say Gallup's was a little earlier in the season, but Chris was later in December. Michael Gallup is kind of a sleeper in my opinion. No, I'm sorry. He tore it in week 17. So that means that Chris Godwin was a little earlier. So in the chat, Detroit Lions fans, would you take Michael Gallup to come here at receiver? Jeff says Gallup or Kirk. Well, I know Raw Detroit did a video on Christian Kirk, and I think any one of these guys will be a solid fit for the Detroit Lions. He has Michael Gallup at number 28 landing at the Detroit Lions. He's projecting a 2-year, $25 million deal for Michael Gallup. I say. So let me ask y'all, $14 million guaranteed. Is that something you're willing to do? Mike says yes, if healthy. Cowboys would be stupid to let Gallup go. Well, they don't have a choice, I don't believe, Damian. I don't know if he can be franchise tagged, but looks like he'll be a free agent. I did see that, Rick. I did see that about Jarvis Landry saying it's not working over there. So Odell Beckham got out of town. Maybe he wants to follow suit. But in the chat, how would you feel about Michael Gallup? Okay, Max says Kirk. Micro Mike says $12.5 million a year. Not bad. Very true, Mike. But he's projecting $14 million guaranteed. That's not horrible. Gallup, let me see. 2019 was his best year. 66 receptions for 1,107 yards with 6 touchdowns. Let me see. $25 million, $14 million guaranteed. So we still need that number one, and he comes in the draft most likely. I think that and that's something we're going to talk about as well, is what do y'all think we'll get into that when we get in that. Rick says, I like Gallup. I like him too. So $25 million for a 2-year deal, 12.5 a year, but 14 is guaranteed. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We could look into that. Like I said, I know Mike has talked about him for a long time. Now, the number one free agent of all free agents is Mr. Devontae Adams. We talked about him earlier. I want to say Tracy Walker is on this list as well, number 126. They got Chris Godwin, number 3, Von Miller, number 4, Chandler Jones, 5, Mike Williams, number 7. Now, check this out. Mike Williams projected, oh my goodness, 4 years, $68 million. I don't think so.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say no to that as well. I think him and I think that Chris Godwin are going to be outpriced. I think Gallup could be a selection, a choice. If that happens, Micro Mike, got to give you your roses, man. Would rather have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin than Michael Gallup. The problem is, Oak, is the price, like as I just mentioned. He's going to be, I think Chris Godwin is going to want $18 million a year. Dude was straight balling before he got hurt. He had 5 games over 100 yards. He had a handful of touchdowns. Dude was out of control. And he cut his season short by a few games. So I think he could have easily hit 1,400 maybe. He could have done that.